then you know it is what it is. I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know.
What up? Back to the channel. Today, back to content creators keep creating themselves for fame. Video by or music. I mean, I do see where they kind of going with this a little bit. Not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna say more about it.
This is what happens because I'm too big nowadays. I have to go outside and watch.
Sound like Vader.
No way this is real.
Right.
No way this is real.
Wait, tell me, go back to how you wipe something. You can't wipe your real.
Nah, not unless I'm on the floor on the side. I'm
Also on the toilet, you cannot.
Nah,
and
I can't reach back there no more.
Yeah, that's weird, gang.
Wait, so you think you have residue in your times?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Every once in a while, a content creator comes around that becomes the community punching bag. We've seen it with the likes of Young Dabo for being chopped. We've seen it with the likes of No Neck Jay for having no neck. And now this is the new iteration, Tismala, an excessively overweight content creator who goes by the catchphrase of every day we eat good, which one day we should probably try eating bad. But this isn't a video to pick on him for being overweight or anything like that. This should serve more as a cautionary tale. I've seen this career arc over and over again, and to be honest with you, it can be detrimental and it is sad, capitalizing off of the flaws or quote unquote uniqueness that they claim that these creators have. That old saying, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you, rings true on social media. And I want to warn Tismala that this is not the path that you want to go down. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the community. Us unemployed got to stick together. It's the only way we can get new sweaters. Now, back into the video. There's always a common theme in content creation where the community finds this outlandish thing and beats it to death with videos. You've seen it happen on the commentary side of YouTube. If the FaZe Boys do something, you'll see 36 videos on your YouTube page about it. If Myron and Walter from Fresh and Fit do something outrageous, you'll see it across myself, Abba and Preach, Jamari, everybody else will make videos about it. This idea exists across all mediums of content. So when Tismala came onto the scene for being this over-the-top, outrageously fat dude, it made sense that we would see a lot of him very, very fast.
Feel me? Y'all need nothing else, right?
We good.
All right, 3, 2.
And guys, I'm gonna just say this right here. I thought that this in itself was insane. Like this, dang, gang.
1, eat up!
I want y'all to know there's a bunch of crystal sandwiches in front of him. Yeah, this is disgusting.
There's no way y'all finishing that, bro. Chad, there's no way. You not gonna fuck with this. Is your shit. You started this shit. He's a rookie. He just started eating good. He just started being able to spend $100 on food. You've been doing this shit. What the fuck? You weigh 450. He weighed 250 pounds. He can't fuck with you. You weigh way more than him. Might be way more. Dog. He can't fuck with you.
If I eat another burger, I'll suck dick. I'm not doing this.
Oh, wow.
If I eat another burger, I'll suck dick.
Yeah, I'm done. You won. Y'all suck me up. Ah!
That's it. You on your own, boss. That's wild. But I did think that this clip right here was just like a little bit too out there. And I'm like, oh, no, man. I don't think this is the way to go. Again, we're not over here making fun of him. We're not over here making fun of any of these guys. Me personally, in my opinion, I just don't think this is the way to go. Especially with the whole digital blueprint thing and everything. I just, nah, hell no. Not for me, no.
How? You did a good job, bro. You did a good job, bro.
Yeah.
When are you trying to do this mukbang, bro?
Belly is insane.
So what? You will fly me out or something?
I mean, no, we could do it over online. Look, I mean, wait, where are you based in? Where are you based in?
Online? We could do it. Whatever. However, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do?
Just like a big ass Discord mukbang. But hey, I'm down to fly you out. Where you from, bro?
I'm from New York. I'm in Brooklyn right now.
Oh, that's fire. Hey, don't
it's not nasty, but it's not good.
That's cap, bro. You killed your food, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't even stop. Jason, you're a bad influence, Jason.
What?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's,
Bro, we're
that's what
eating.
that's what the food is telling me. You're a bad influence.
Bro, I'm just eating. We're having a nice mukbang, all of us, bro.
What Tismallah doesn't understand is that he is the butt of the joke. They're not collaborating with him because they genuinely
Yeah, I just said this. Like, he's the butt of the joke. And I'm not, like, unfortunate, but it's like, damn, boss. Like, damn.
appreciate his artistic point of view or the content that he makes. He's somebody that they can get a laugh off. He's somebody that they can torment for the sake of the audience. 9 times out of 10, when content creators go down this pathway of bringing somebody on stream to make fun of them, it usually plays into some familiar tropes, you know, sexism, racism, homophobia, ableism, fat phobia, all these different things, because these are the easy punching bags on the internet. You want to get your transphobic stuff off, you get some woman on the internet that has a very masculine look. You want to get your homophobia stuff off? What's that one dude that was running around with Deshae Frost, the gay dude that was running around?
Right, I forgot about this. Like, I forgot all about this guy. This is a good point. I will say this. Like, and it is unfortunate. Like, it is unfortunate, but how it is, I guess.
Bring him on so you can get those things off. Ableism is for the little people and the disabled. You get somebody who's unconventionally attractive like Dabo and you rag on him the whole stream. And then if you want to get your fat phobia off, you get somebody like Tismallah on the stream. The reason why nobody says anything is because these specific people on the internet are never protected. Nobody actually gives a damn if you get a fat joke off. You're the internet's punching bag at the time. And people like Tismallah don't necessarily understand that. And this would explain why the perception of his reality is a little bit off. When asked to do a stream with TV Bank's other streamer, who most definitely was gonna bring him on to rag on him for his size, Tismallah asked for a whopping $14,000.
Which
Because you guys are lousy. 14K. You drive a hard bargain, Tismallah. You get what you want in life. 300 final offer, 30-minute Discord segment, and I at you in all the videos. Can't do it, Tismallah. Hey, what if I fly out to LA for one band and a collab? It's giving bum. That's negative energy, my boy.
Wow.
I'll finish the video in a second, but let me eat through this nigga right quick.
Now, do I think the amount of money is a little outrageous? Probably. $14,000 is nothing to sneeze at. But what I will say is, if you're gonna be the internet's punching bag, you might as well get paid for it. We've seen a lot of internet punching bags come and go, and we'll talk about those in a couple of seconds, that ultimately, in my opinion, did not benefit the way in which they thought they would. But the problem with this interaction is that Tismallah doesn't understand that he is not, you know, the content in and of itself. Like, he's not the creative, and they're not bringing him on there for that. All he does now is open up for harsh criticism baked in, you know, fat phobia and other reasons that they're making fun of him.
The T Banks nigga wanted to do a stream with me, but who he think he is when he want to do something and he's not gonna pay for it? It's giving weirdo energy, gang.
Tismallah, when you went to Ty Lil crib and he offered you 3 hot dogs and tell him to offer you 14,000, you thought you was gonna get a free Vivette fucking hoodie from Castanet signed. When this nigga sit right there and said, man, eat this hot dog on stream, big boy, you sat right there and swallowed it down. The only 14,000 that you see daily is the amount of calories you consume. You lucky we didn't offer you honey buns and insulin shots. You come on $14,000. The way that you're going about this food, you may not even see it to make that fucking money. I've never seen somebody lose breath from fucking talking. You know all the new snacks. You know when they have snacks in the back fucking office of the fucking grocery store when it's not on the shelf. You #1 fucking app scorer. You run out of breath by laying down. You're not even a plate cleaner. This nigga is a destroyer. Like a destroyer of words. He's a destroyer of food. If I did a thing with Tismallah and me and him was sitting at the table, I wouldn't be able to eat. He might bite my fucking arm for trying to give me a piece of chicken wings.
Now, how TV Banks went about his rebuttal, I can't say that I honestly approve, but it's the content world. And simply, that's just how the game is played. But in his ethering of Tismallah, he did give him some words of advice that I actually do agree with, which is basically the concept and hypothesis for this whole video. This career that Tismallah is getting into is not one that is long lasting.
If he does not stop, his heart's gonna stop. I'm gonna tell y'all right now what's gonna happen. In a month or two, if he keeps going at this shit, one day he's gonna be in the hospital. Everybody's laughing, Tismallah. He gonna eat or drink something.
Now, what I'm about to get into is not any slight to any content creator, but just the reality of the nature of the business that we're in. Creating content is hard, especially when you have to do it 365, 7 days a week, every single month, all these different hours, nonstop. And then when we talk about streaming where you have to, you know, be creative and innovative all hours on end, it becomes that much harder. Content creators seek the extremes on the internet in order to poke fun of. But just like a character in Toy Story's movies, when Andy he is done playing with you, you get dropped to the wayside and never to be talked about again. Now, I can even say that I've been a victim of these things. I've talked about content creators or different subject matters on the internet to never do a follow-up. But I think the type of content that I'm describing is a little bit more insidious than what I'm describing here. Young Dabo is a perfect indicator of what I'm talking about. When I go on his Twitch tracker and when I go on his YouTube channel, there is a clear indication that he is no longer being used as he once was. Everybody got their hee-hees and ha-has about him. There was even a moment in time where people were making fun of the fact that he was getting slapped around by his girlfriend, which I didn't personally think was funny.
Yeah. Whoa! 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 That is not funny. That is not cool. No. Whoa! 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 I didn't know about this. This hell to the no. I didn't know about this. Nope. Can't be me. Can't be me. Sorry. Can't be me. Hell no. Hell no. Like, I'm not saying I would have swung back at the woman. No, hell. I'm saying me personally, I wouldn't put up with it. Oh, on stream? In front of what, thousands? Oh no. Oh no, hell. Gotta go. Gotta get up out of my house.
Oh.
What the fuck did you just say? No, get up, get close.
Oh.
Whoa, no.
Get close. What you mean you gonna get you a snow bunny? What the fuck you mean? The fuck? Snow bunny?
Oh.
You want a snow bunny? This is what I come for? A snow bunny?
Oh. But every time you saw a Dabo clip, it wasn't about him doing anything spectacular. It wasn't about, you know, him having a fire opinion. It wasn't about anything more so positive. It was two things, either people shitting on him or him shitting on himself for the enjoyment of the chat.
That's like, bro, stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Stop.
Stop, bro. Yeah, that's a little old. Disrespect for that one.
Ever since a kid, I just been a fucking loser. My parents didn't even think I'm a loser. My parents used to tell me, boy, you a loser. Look at all your friends play basketball. Now look, now they be like, Dab, I'm so proud of you. Whole time they still want me to go to school though. But whole time I'm like, fuck school. I don't want to go to school. And then after that, now I'm not going to school and I'm in LA and I still get no hoes in the city where all the girls do drugs, X, popping pills, X, and I still not getting no sex. And it started to go in my head. It's like, damn, am I a loser? And it's like, damn, what the fuck do I do with my life? Jailing from the bottom of my grave because I'm tired of being by myself.
Yeah, I can't believe you're 16. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm 16.
That's crazy.
Wait, how old you thought I was?
I thought you were like 20, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, dang, Chad, the whole thing, I'm grown. Oh.
Damn.
The host. I mean, woman.
Embarrassing.
Why is it so quiet?
Oh. And the problem with this type of content is the fact that after a certain while, you invite this sort of behavior. I'm not saying that he's inviting DV into his life. I don't necessarily believe that. But he believes that this is the only way for him to create content, which, based off of some evidence, is true. Dabo was warned thousands of times after the fact to, you know, get away from her, etc., etc. But he continued to lean into that. Why? Simply due to the fact that this kept him relevant. This kept him alive. Why? Because that's the only reason that the internet was using him. We needed a punching bag for the time being, and Dabo just so happened to be him. We did it with Little RT, we did it with people like No Neck J, all of which to this day still don't have real platforms in which they create content off of, and all of which have had different people benefit vastly off of their names. And that humiliation, self-destructive gimmick is a very, very strange one. Adam22 has basically turned himself into one of the internet's punching bags.
Yeah, this one is wild. I had to get my voice like this because, oh my God. Oh my God. I have never seen this amount of in my life. Oh my God. All I gotta say is this to this man. Damn! That's all I gotta say.
By basically slutting out his wife and then turning around and fighting the man who is then having sex with his wife to put his wife's vagina back on the line again.
I mean, yes, Jason is a very large man, but when you have them side by side.
Large how? Large how? Whoa.
Large in many ways. However, they are
what?
Size. Keep them right next to each other.
No way.
Way more than him. 10 pounds more than him.
Yeah,
Really?
this train knock off about 10, 15 pounds off me. So that should tell you enough.
It's not really a cup situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you cool with it, then you know it is what it is. I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels probably say mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know.
Now, that situation is totally strange. There's no way to justify any of it. But at the end of the day, once you go down this slippery path of being the internet's punching bag and some sort of humiliation ritual, there's no telling what can happen to you, and there's no protection for you. But the reason why I'm having this conversation / making this video to and about Tismala is because I see that that's the path that he's going on. TV Banks said some truth to it, although people may interpret it as being like fatphobic or whatever. There's some validity to what he's saying. The internet is going to end you, gang, simply because they're making your career based off of the fact that they're making fun of you. You're sitting there for
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I seen Tismala's like stuff, and when I was like going on my TikTok and stuff like that, I was seeing people literally in the chat talking about, hey, who's actually donating this man's money? There is some menacing people out here, gang. Like he's right, just destruction.
Feeding food down your mouth, and I know it's not physical, but they're doing it because there's views attached to it, there's clout attached to it, and they're making you feel like you have to do these things. The difference in this situation, one like a young Dabo situation, is that it's no longer about your face. Like we're not just talking about something that's as superficial as looks. They're literally talking about feeding you to the point in which it can be detrimental to your health. For what? Clicks, views, likes? But I'm gonna let you know, Tismala, once you are not the internet's punching bag of the day, nobody's gonna come and check for you. Nobody's gonna come and check on you, and you'll be left reaping the consequences of those actions. So no, this isn't some sort of PSA about your health and well-being from what you're eating standpoint. This is more so about from the perspective of, you know, you letting these people use you and abuse you for views. All I can say to you, gang, is be careful, because they don't care about you greater than the views that you can provide to their channel.
That's crazy. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All right, catch you on this next one. All right, guys.